are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about It Takes Two in the Philippines. Yeah, man. It takes two in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy, such a joy to come back again, my friends. And today I want to say those here for the first time, if you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, you can see fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, talk about relationships, and when you talk about a man and a woman getting together and hooking up, it takes two. You went there in the house. It takes two, man. You know, 1 + 1 equals what? Two. You know what to do. 1 + 1 = 2, and it takes two, man. And I think that a lot of times, many of us forget that it does take two, and we try to put pressure on the other partner to do everything that we're supposed to do and everything that she's supposed to do, and it doesn't work that way, guys. Yeah, and one of the problems is we try to blame other people for our own mistakes, our own shortcomings, and when they can't handle themselves and they can't handle us, and because you got to deal with me, I'm this way I am, and you can't accept me, you got to step. Yeah, come on, man. How insensitive can you be? Huh? She's trying to hold up her end and your end too, and you putting stipulations on her. You can't deal with it, you got to go. Come, man, that's why a lot of you guys right now ain't got nobody. Because you insensitive. You don't understand anything about a woman's feeling. All you know is let's bang, let's go do this thing. What you got? And you hot to try. Come on, man. It's more to life than that. Yeah, it's a time and a place for everything. Yeah, it's a time and a place for that. When it's time, let's roll. But sometimes that's not the thing that you need to be talking about when she's on another issue, another topic. And that's so annoying to a woman. Whenever she has a problem and she tries to talk to us about an issue, then we try to get off the track. We try to go feeling on her and kissing her. Hey, it's okay, right? And try. No, that's covering up the issue, man. And when you continue to cover up your issues with your lady in your relationship, you will never get to the heart of the root of the problems that you have. And what happens is, when you never get to the root of any concern, any issue, any problem in your life in your relationship, guess what? It begins to fester. It begins to grow. It begins to get out of hand and out of control. And eventually you wind up what? Breaking up. Okay? Breaking up is so hard to do. Yeah, it is. When you love somebody. But when you don't love somebody, it ain't hard at all. And that's what happens. You guys go out there, boy meets girl, boy talks to girl, boy likes girl, boy gets girl, right? And then next thing you know, girl and boy have a little breakup and they gone, okay? And girl try to get boy back because she really love him. And boy want to get back, and they do this. It's a cycle, man. Never-ending cycle. You repeat. You break up again. You break up again. You make up again. And sometimes you just split for real. And that's the way you should, because you can't get along. And the reason why you can't get along because you don't communicate, because you don't understand her needs, and she doesn't. Sometimes, and I don't want to be just one-sided, but sometimes it's the other way around as well. Some of the women, in particular America, they don't have a clue on what a man needs. And I don't speak in particular. A lot of women in America are just materialistic. They want the Gucci bag, they want this, they want that, but they don't never want you. They don't ever have enough time for you. They want you to buy them this, buy them that, and then if you done got them something, then you might get a little taste. You might get a little taste. If they feel good about it. But all of that, I'm saying all of that to say this, guys. It takes two to tango. Okay, and you have to understand that it is not a one-sided affair. And every time there's a problem in a relationship, we wind up blaming the other person. And the reason why we blame the other person for our shortcomings, our misgivings, is because we don't focus on us. If you want to have a good relationship in your life with a Filipina, on your board, on your job, in your community, in your church, whatever, you got to put effort and energy into whatever you do. You put no energy, no effort into whatever you're doing, you will get nothing out. Garbage in, garbage out. You put garbage in your relationship, you're going to get garbage out. What you mean, BobbieD? What you mean, garbage? What you mean? I get her money, BobbieD, and we go to dinner, BobbieD, and I spend time with her. Yeah, you really spend time with her? You think going to dinner is that's spending time? That's just eating, man. When you go to dinner, you on your cell phone 90% of the time. Come on, man. Let's be real, okay? Going to dinner ain't nothing, okay? Huh? Yeah, going to dinner ain't that's just common, man. What really she wants you to do is talk. And you don't have to go to dinner to talk. You can talk right in your house. Get the kitchen table, man. How you doing this morning, sweetheart? And what's on your mind? What's on your agenda today? That's how you deal with your relationship. And that's how you get to the root problem. Just basic talking, okay? And what the problem is, instead of us talking, we want to buy the other person. We want to buy ourselves out of problem. Yo, she don't like me today, man. She mad with me. I'm gonna buy some chocolate. I'm gonna buy some flowers. And then that's supposed to make it all right? Nah, that's just superficial. You still avoiding what? The root problem. And whenever you avoid the root, you're just looking for the fruit. It won't work. What you mean, Bobby? What you mean, fruit? You know what I'm talking about? I like chicken and I like egg. I like that thing between your legs. Fruit, baby. You want to pick the fruit, but you don't want to look at the root cause of your issues in life, the root cause of a relationship issue that's holding you back, from saying I do, that's holding her back from saying I don't want you. Something is wrong and you trying to avoid it. And until you get in touch with the root, you can get all the fruit you want, but they ain't gonna last. Okay? It takes two. That's your side. And her side is the same thing. A lot of women do things to hook men and crook men because they want them for what they want them for. Sometimes they'll give you the lie, but I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. You know what you say? You say, you what? That's the first thing you say. You give her a chance. You say, you what? Say just like that. You what? Give her a chance to retract her statement. Because some of them just say that to be joking with you. I'm pregnant. You what? Say it again. I'm pregnant. Pregnant? Didn't you take the pill? When you tell me you take the pill? Yeah, but I forgot the other night. Okay. Well, guess what? I didn't forget. I got some. No, you said that's how you have to break it down to be lying half the time. Say, okay, if you're pregnant, you let me know, and we're going to take a DNA test. That's the first thing I need to know. Is it mine? Because I don't. What you mean, Johnny? It's yours. You're the only person I've been with. Okay. I'm not saying I'm not the only person you've been with, but I want proof positive that I've been the only person you've been with. Because I've been with other women that they tell lies. They looking at me, y'all. And so you check them out, man. They tell them lies about. You take them down to the DNA place, make sure it's yours, make sure you're the one. And if not, then you knew they were trying to trap you. A lot of people use babies as trap bait to trap men. But I want to tell you tonight, if you want a solid relationship with your woman, be real, be honest, and sincere. Whether she's a Filipino woman or whether she's an American woman, Russian, I don't care, man. If you're not upfront and real with them, they're not going to be upfront and real with you. And first of all, before you start getting intimate with anyone, make sure you know who you're getting into it with, okay? You know something about them. You know how they are. You know their temperament. You know their level of thinking. Because you could wind up getting impregnating that woman. And then you got a baby on your hand, and you got to take care of that baby if you man enough. A lot of the problem is a lot of us we like to call ourselves men, but we don't like to be a man because it takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of stamina, it takes a lot of endurance, it takes a lot of understanding to be a man. I'm talking about a real man. I'm not talking about the slap a woman that ain't nothing but a punk. If you slap a woman, you call yourself a man, you ain't nothing but a punk. Anybody can beat a weaker vessel, right? You want to be a man, stand up against another man, then I might be able to call you a man when you tussle with another guy your size. Okay? But don't say you're a man because, yeah, I take care of my woman, she get mad at me, I slap her, she all right. How cruel can you be, man? How cruel can you be? Beating a woman ain't the answer to nothing. That's just the answer of your stupidity. That's just your answer to your inability to deal with a situation in a normal thinking, rational manner. Okay, anger is never the answer, and violence is never the answer in any situation, unless you're a fool. Fools do that. Okay, fool want to fight. Fool want to fight. want to slap somebody. That's just normal. You want to do it, but the strong man will control those desires. The real man will control it. The thinking man will control, the rational man will control those desires. Okay? I know it's just natural. Somebody hits you, you want to hit them back. That's natural. That's the natural man. But you got to be strong, and especially when you're dealing with women, because a lot of Filipinos, they get mad, and the first thing they want to do is want to, they want to scratch your eyes off, and they want to slap you sometimes. But you can't fight them back. You can't hurt unless they cut nothing. They got a butcher now. That's a different story. If they come with you with something that can do some bodily harm, damn it, you got to stop them. You don't want to leave the world. But just a little slap and scratch, hold them down, man. You don't want to hurt them. You're stronger than them, and you're better than that. Always remember that you are the man, okay? And as the man, you are the leader. And as the leader, you should take the initiative to get things right in the right way, okay? The women are looking at you. A lot of women may not act like they're looking to you for leadership, but they are. They're testing you out every way they can to find out what kind of man you are and how you're going to lead them in their relationship. And they test you all kind of ways. And when you don't pass the test, they want out because they see you ain't about nothing. They weak. The worst thing a woman can do in a relationship is find out that you are a weak man. When they find that out, they're going to use you and abuse you to get everything they can out of you, and then they're going to let you go because you're just a toy for them. Women want real men, men that are strong, men that are able to think, and also men that are sensitive, understanding. I don't mean being no punk, man. I ain't talking about she let her do everything she want to do. No, I'm talking about being a strong man. Being a tell her yeah, and let her say, okay, yeah, let's do this. And being able at the same time to say, no, we're not doing it, and stand your ground. When you tell a woman no, you mean that. And when they know you mean that, they won't cross the line. When you tell them no and they know you don't mean that, they're going to abuse you every time. You have to have standards when it takes two, okay? And the same thing for the woman. All right, guys. I wanted to let you know that it takes two to have a good relationship, and it takes work. Sometimes you hear where it say, well, in a relationship, you have to do your 100%, and she has to do her 100%. Now, guess what? You both got to do 150% each to make that 300%. It takes both effort on both parts. And when one party is not doing their part, and you're doing all your part all the time, it's not going to work. Because the one that's doing both parts, guess what? They get tired, and they get weak, and they get tired of doing your part, and they see you ain't trying to do nothing. So it breaks up. So I've been in a good relationship, I've been in a bad relationship, and I've been in an ugly relationship. I can tell you for a fact that this is the best relationship as far as a man and woman that I've ever been in my life. Lisa D has shown to me the true essence of a woman, okay? Now, does she have problems? Does she have issues? Of course. We ain't nobody's perfect. And do I have problems? Do I have issues? Of course. I got some serious issues y'all don't even know about. I'm crazy, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm crazy. In a lot of ways, I'm very, very crazy. But in a lot of ways, I'm very, very rational, reasonable, and I'm a very understanding person. But we all have issues, and we have to deal with each other when we have our issues. She knows my issues. I know her issues, and she knows when I get to a certain level, don't go no further. And I know the same with her. When you come to an understanding between each other, and you know your links that you can go with that person, that's a good thing because you know when to stop. You know when to hold it and when to fold it. When you understand each other like that. If you have not gotten to a point in your relationship with any woman you're dealing with, and you don't know their limits, you don't know their levels, then that's a serious problem. It means you need to either move away from them or continue going further with them until you understand what their limitations and levels are and what their standards are in your relationship. So I wanted to tell you tonight, it takes two, okay? Not just one person trying to pull you. Jimmy, come on, Jimmy. She's trying to pull you. Come on, Jimmy, please, let's go, Jimmy. And I ain't gonna. Eventually you're going to break up because you don't listen to her, and she's going to get tired of trying to pull you all the time, trying to do all the work in the relationship. And it get old, man. Very, very old. Very, very quickly. All right. So tonight I wanted to tell you, we're going to be doing the food drive tomorrow instead of Sunday. And the reason why we're doing it tomorrow is because there's going to be a typhoon on Sunday. We just found that out from the Weather Bureau. So it's going to affect Cebu. And so because of that, we can only do it in the rain. So We're gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow should supposed to be halfway decent with a little bit, not maybe just a little, but we're gonna do it early in the morning so we can get it out the way. And we're going to Mandawi again. We went to Mandawi about, I guess, 4 or 5 months ago, and we're going back there again. Now, the people we're going to go to Mandawi this time are they're squatter people. We went to the other people, but this time it's the same area, but there's a squatter area next to the area we went to. They're going to come down from that squatter area. We're going to be working with them. Lisa D set all that stuff up, man. She know all the people out there, but it was a lot of work to go because she had to go out there twice, and we had to find a little area in case it rains while we're out there that we can pull in. Will cover us for the rain. So we're going to try to get it done tomorrow. And guys, this is we got for the food drive 45. That's a lot of food, and she had to carry the eggs over there today because we couldn't get everything in the car. We got a small car, so we made a decision today. When we have anytime we have a food drive that's 45, 40 or more, we will have to rent a car. We will have to rent a vehicle, a bigger vehicle, and that means we got to take the money out there to rent that vehicle for that day and then come back. But we don't want to overload our vehicle, for the sake of doing it. So we already made a decision. Anytime we have over 30, 35, we'll be renting a vehicle to put everything in and just make one trip. Because today, like tonight, she had to take the eggs over there. And then today and tomorrow morning, we'll take the rest of the stuff over there. So it's just double work for us. And we want to make this thing as smooth and consistent as we can as we continue to grow with it. And we want to work smarter and not harder as we help people in the Philippines. And thank you guys for all you've done supporting us and supporting the people here in the Philippines. You guys have been a blessing not only to us but to the people of the Philippines, and you should be feeling good about yourself because you're helping. What you're doing and what you've done is helping somebody make it another day. Okay. Let's see who got riding train BobbieD Lisi One Nation on the groove today. Who is in this house today? Wendell, what's up, Wendell? Gone yet there? First man up in the house. What's up, Wendell? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. What's up, man? He said, yeah, man, I made it today. I'm number one honcho. I ain't playing no game, BobbieD. I missed that number one spot, man. I used to hit it all the time, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with you, Wendell. Like you just lost that loving feeling, man. You don't love us no more? You don't see every time we see, every now we see you in the middle or you in the back, but today you made it up in the front, so I'm glad to see you. First man up. Keep up the good work, okay? You lost that loving feeling for the train. You lost that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. You lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Woo, woo, woo. Get it back, Wendell. Want to see your face on the train again. Get some love in your heart. Ride train, BobbieD Lisi. Who we got? Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see ya. Robert Lee in the house, baby. Robert Lee is a good, blessed man. He just came, he got over COVID, man. And I want my hats off to you, Robert, man. You did it right, tight, long, and strong, and the Lord bless you to get over that COVID. We prayed for Robert. Robert had it. He went to the doctor, man. They sent him back home. They gave him some medicine, and Robert had to tough it out. He didn't have the luxury of laying up in the hospital bed. And he didn't have the luxury of the nurse with the little short skirts waiting on him. He had the luxury. He had to do it all on his own, So it was tough, man. You think it was easy when dealing with COVID by yourself in the house? And you got to be quarantined? No. He had a job. He didn't have it 666 we had to go to the hospital, but he still had it, man. Anytime you get COVID, it's rough. Robert, I need you to get that shot, man. I need you to take that shot whenever the doctor tell you ready. Go and get that vaccine, okay? Because if you can get it again, guy. I hope you know that. Get that vaccine when you can, Robert. So glad to see you made it today. God bless you, man. Who we got around train, BobbieD Lisi? John Thomas in the house. What's up, John? Big John in the house. Woo! What's up, Big John? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Hey, man. John Thomas is in the New York City. Just got over the big winter storm, and he's getting ready for another one. He's gonna be prepared. He don't play. John is a very, very rational man, very reasonable. He don't play no game with people. He don't appreciate people playing game with him. And he get ready to prepare himself for the next big snowstorm coming out there. All you guys that know anybody in Texas, you need to pray for them, okay? This is a very, very serious situation in the state of Texas. They have no heat, most of them. They have no water, many of them, and the hospitals, all the backup generators and stuff in the hospital crapped out. There, and this is one of the worst times I've ever seen any state in. Okay, the little water they have has been contaminated, and now they have to, when they find water, they have to boil it. Some people are boiling water, boiling snow for water to drink. That's how bad it is out there. So if you know anybody out there, man, pray for them. I'm not going to tell you to go out there because the roads and everything is bad. All you can do is pray. Maybe if they ask for some money, try to send them, but pray for them people in Texas. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, who we got? D, what's up, D? He said, preach. But hey, man, I preach, I teach, I do a James Brown dance for you. Whatever it takes. As long as I can each one, teach one, each one, reach one. Whatever it takes for BobbieD to reach you, man, I'm going to do it. You know, I'm not too proud to beg. If I got to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, because you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg for you to straighten up your life. Right, Trey, Bobby, who buy a coffee? Needs hey, what's up, Michael? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. I'm on the handheld today, y'all. Couldn't do the live stream today on the desktop, because Lisa D said, nah, you ain't gonna be here all night. I said, okay. We got to get up early in the morning. We got to get out there early. We're gonna be doing around, we're gonna leave here about 8 or 9 in the morning. So I think we get to about 9:30, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, we got to get up early in the morning. Who we got? Michael. He said, BobbieD, hello. My own Bunta Hapon Gabi from Nurse Mike. Good to see you, Nurse Mike. Nurse Mike. Nurse Mike is a frontliner. He works in the healthcare field. He works at a COVID hospice center. Those people that go to his center are terminal. They won't be recovering. So he does what he can to make their life as quiet and peaceful as possible before they leave this world. And it's a very hard life. When you see somebody tomorrow, one day, and then tomorrow you come in and they gone. It's hard, man. It's hard. And he has to do that every day. He got to look at people and he know they're on their way out. Sometimes he look at them and they close their eye. They close their eye for the last time. You know, you think you could? I know I have hard. I don't know. I don't have the temperament for that, man. You know, to do it, but you know, people like him do, and so you got to thank the Lord for him and keep praying for Mike. Michael, he said, BobbieD, hi, laying down the facts. Get your pen, take some notes from everybody. Here you go, man. You better learn. You're gonna learn today. Hey, man, I give it to you right, tight, long, strong, because I remember when I was coming up, man, I had nobody to sit down and talk to me like this. You know, my dad gave me some stuff. But my dad was the player from the Himalayas. You know, he had more girls than I had. You know, my dad had young girls too. You know, I'm not saying to be proud about it, but he told me my dad was good. I love my dad, but he was he was like more of a manly, woman kind of man. You know, he always liked a lot of women, and I was trying to be like him when I was younger, but I can't do all that. But you know, I didn't have anybody to really sit me down and tell me a lot of stuff. So I believe that you should teach one, reach one, and teach one to help somebody have a better life than you had, and to help somebody with understanding and information that you have that you didn't get when you were coming up. You know, a lot of this thing I'm telling you now, that I tell you, I got it by trial and error. I got it by facing life head on. You know, nobody said, well, you better watch out, man. You did it. I had to deal with it, man. And thank goodness I had a good mother, man. My mother, man. Ooh, Lord. Every time I think about it. And when I say my mother, my real mother was good, and my grandmother was good. My mother died when I was 16, and my grandmother took over, and she made a man out of me, man. I thought she was trying to, you know, make a slave out of me, because she had me working around the house all the time. I got to clean dishes, I got to wash the dishes, I got to clean the house, I got to glue the grass outside. And she had a garden, y'all. She had a garden, a vegetable garden. Guess who had to take care of the garden every day? Me. I had to go. My mama worked me, man, but you know what? It's the best thing I needed. I got my mind off my problems, because I was depressed. My mother had died when I was 16, and that's all I could think about. I would cry almost every day, and she knew the best thing for me to keep me working, and it helped, man. It helped. So I thank the Lord for my mama, man. Ride Train, BobbieD, DC, Joshua Moore, what's up, man? He said, BobbieD, have you ever listened to music with open back headphones? Yeah, I listen to music with headphones, man. It's nice. You know, but I just I love music, man. I love to listen. You know what? I like the music more than the words, because the sounds of the instrument. I don't know if I told y'all this before. When I hear an instrument like a trumpet, a clarinet, guitar, organ, all of those things speak to me. What you mean by they speak to you? Yeah, they speak to me, man. I can hear the words. I can hear the words of what the clarinet say. I can hear the words what the drummer is saying. The drummer, any instrument. When I listen to it, man, with my ears, I hear words. Y'all might just hear the music, the sound. I hear words. Listen to the sounds. Think I'm crazy, man, but I've been like this all my life. So yeah, man, I love to listen to music, and because music soothes the savage beast. I got to get the beast out of me. Let's go. Ryan J. BobbieD, who we got? John, Aeon Jack. Salute, big brother. Thank you so much, brother. Aeon Jack in the house, y'all. I'll give him a shout out to Aeon, man. If you have never signed up on the station, man, go to youtube.com, Live in the Philippines, Black Person Viewpoint, subscribe, like the channel. Okay, Aeon, thank you, man. Good to see you tonight. Hey, say stay safe. Thank you, man. We try to stay safe. We're going out tomorrow. We're going to wear a face mask, and we also have a face shield that we wear. We'll be wearing that tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell Lisa D to put some gloves on too. So, and I wear an N95 shape face shield mask, and I probably have another one on just to make sure, because they say now you got to double it. So we'll be ready, man. He salute you to the chat from Thailand. Okay, you in Thailand, man? Okay. Hey, I've been to Thailand, man. I've been to Bangkok. It's the bomb. Bangkok was the bomb bay, man. Back in 2008, was it 2018? We went there in 2008 and had a bomb bay time. We had a good time, man. We went on a cruise, and we went to some other places. I forgot, some big place out there. Anyway, we had a great time, man. Thailand is nice. The only problem I got with Thailand, man, I can tell you, they can't speak English. They don't speak the King's English there. Most of them don't speak English, so I had a problem with that. So if I would have lived there, man, I would have to learn some Thai. But it's not good. I did the report. I did a video on Thailand a few months ago, and they changed the immigration law so much, man. It's not even worth going out there now. You might want to go out there to visit, but I don't got to live. Ryan Train BobbieD, listen, we got John Thomas in the house. He said, BobbieD, can you do a video on your success with online business? I'm thinking about opening an online business with Amazon, eBay. Okay, I did online business a few years ago when I first started out in 2014. I did to the 2014, 2018. I did a good lot of money, man. eBay is good. Amazon is good. All of that's good. But I did mine in Bitcoin. And then when Bitcoin had to crash, I lost a lot. I got out. I ain't got back in yet, man. But I got some videos on it, man. I've done a few videos on online. I might do another one, but I'll put it on my list, John, because you're right. Everybody out here, you should have a second. You should have a sideline just in case you get fired off your job, or you get laid off on your job. You got something to fall back on. I've always had a sideline, man. I always had a sideline. And I always worked. I worked full time, and I had a sideline job on the side, or I had a part-time job on the side. That's how you got to do it nowadays, man. One job is not good enough, okay? Unless you just want to be average. You want to be average, man? Do you want to be average? Work your 40 hours a week and see if that's going to get you up in this world. It ain't going to get you nowhere. 40 hours a week just keeping your head above water. You're trying to grasp for more air to breathe, to make it. So you need more than 40 hours a week. And that's why you need a sideline job, sideline business, sideline job. And then you might, whenever them people get tired of looking at you and say, fire, you fired. You have something to fall back on, okay? But yeah, always have a backup plan. Plan A don't work, check out plan B. Murphy, hey, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Got to see. Murphy, hey, and how what about BobbieD? Two. Hey, man, two, you right time, two. Everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichi-pie, y'all hit that like, y'all. Come on now, y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do. We hit that like button, man. Let's go. Make them likes count. Let's go. Round Train BobbieD, let's see who we got. Murphy, hey, said, what up, Train? All the Train members in the house said, hoorah. All the ladies in the house said, wait, we ain't got no ladies. Not tonight. Ryan Train BobbieD, ladies, who we got? John Thomas. Thank you so much, John Thomas. John Thomas, do a donation, mother nation. Thank you so much, John. Hey, I got to do a dance for you when I get on the computer next time. I ain't got my people on the phone yet. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate the donation to the nation, man. More love, much blessing to you. My brother from another mother. Ryan Train BobbieD, ladies, one nation under a groove, one love. Michael Coffee needs some. It's BobbieD. Hi. Check your emails when you get a chance. Sent you a Western Union $25 for your gas in the car, food. Okay, thank you so much, guy. I appreciate that. I hadn't had a chance to check it when we get out to the live stream, man. I appreciate that, man. These deal picked that up because if we'd have had that, if we'd have had that earlier, we probably used that to rent a truck because she had to make 2 trips. See, that money coming to next time. If we do over 35 people, we got to get a truck because it's too much weight on the car, and the car can barely move. Little car, we got like, and we got an old car, so we'll have to rent a big one. Next time we'll remember that. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate the donation to the nation. Got to do a dance for you when we get back on the live train on the desktop. KC, riding train by release, One Nation under a groove. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see. He said, I took my first Moderna shot. I'll be a Moderna zombie. Now you gonna be all right, man. I heard Moderna's pretty good. They said Pfizer's good. I heard some good stuff about Pfizer. They said Pfizer is can fight the variant as well. So it's like 95% effective against the variant. I also heard that 1 shot of Pfizer is just as good as 2 shots. So they're saying that you can put off taking the second shot for Pfizer if you want to for a while. You got to take the second shot eventually, but you don't have to take it right away because they ran tests and they found out that Pfizer, the first shot, is just as effective as the second, taking the second shot. So you can put that second shot off as long as you want to, because the first shot is, you probably may not even need it. You know? Round train, BobbieD, Lisa, one day. Who we got? Michael Coffee. He said, BobbieD, hello. Man sent you and Lisa $30 again to go out eating. Ooh, thank you so much, Michael Coffee. Hey, look, Lisa D. My coffee sends some money to eat again. Thank you so much, Michael. $30. Oh, Lord. Thank you, man. We've been blessed. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate that, man. He said, you sent us another $30 to go out, eat lunch, and dinner. Check for your tracking number. Okay. We'll be checking. I'll check the email. Well, you always send it to Lisa D. Send it to Lisa D or mine, either one. But we'll check as soon as we get out the live stream. Thank you so much, Mike. Hey, see how the Lord do, man. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Lord, for moving on Michael Coffee. Lisa, she said, thank you, Nurse Mike. Thank you, Big John. See the Lord, see how the Lord do, man. The Lord take care of people that try to do his will. And I'm trying. And he just like y'all give us, God Lord bless y'all. You know, that's how our Lord works. You bless me, we bless others, and the Lord bless us all back. It's just a continuing cycle over and over. The blessing cycle. The more you give, the more you will receive. Thank you so much, John. Big John, thank you so much, Michael Coffee. Appreciate the donation to the nation. Ride train, BobbieD, Lacey. Who we got? Murray. They're talking about making Johnson & Johnson a 2-shot vaccine, increase the efficacy. What? Really? Man, I don't want no 2-shot, man. That's why I want 1 shot. And if Johnson & Johnson can do that 1 shot, I'm not gonna take 2. I'm not taking 2. Even if I get Johnson & Johnson and it's a 1-shot deal, I'm gonna take it. And then they come back and say, you gotta take a second. I ain't taking no second shot. 1 shot. That's all I'm taking. I ain't taking no 2-shot. I don't want the 2-shot. Michael Coffey needs some. He said, BobbieD, hello. Murphy, Johnson & Johnson should be out by the end of February or March. It's a 1-shot vaccine. FDA, CDC is getting ready to approve. Yeah, I heard about that, and I hope it come out here to the Philippines, man, because if it don't, man, I'm gonna have to go all the way to the USA just to get that 1-shot vaccine. I don't want to be doing all that, but we'll see. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie. Andy, what's up, Andy? Good to see. Yeah, BobbieD, how are you, my friend? God bless, and I hope that you're all right. My best to you and Lisa D. Thank you so much. We're doing good, Andy. God's been blessing us, man, over and over and over. I can't tell you how many blessings the Lord has been bestowed upon us. And every day we get up and open our eyes, it's a new blessing. Because to be able to get up, you know, some people can't get up in the morning, you know. When they get up, they're full of pain. I get up, I'm feeling good, you know. And so I said, thank you. My mama taught me to thank the Lord for getting up in the morning. Let's go, round train, BobbieD, Lisa. He said, missed you, brother. Hey, miss you too, Andy. You gotta check in on the train a little bit more, okay? We miss you, man. We gotta keep up with each other. You know what we do. Each one teach one, each one reach one. That's what we gotta do. We gotta look up for each other, man. Ride the train, BobbieD. Andy, be safe. Blessing. Thank you so much, man. You do the same, Andy. Be safe. God bless you, man. And don't do anything that I wouldn't do, okay? But yeah, man, we're gonna be getting up early in the morning, heading on out, and we will try to get the live stream. Hopefully it'll area where we can, I think that was a good area we went to. We can get a good signal and give you guys a good view of what's happening out there. I know you guys like to see what's doing, what your money is doing, the money that you gave. I know you like to see, because if I gave too, I want to see my money in action too. But no, again, we are honest people. We don't take people's money. We do the right thing. Whatever you say for us to do, that's what we do. When we after the donation is over, as we always do, we will give you an update on how many people we fed, how much we spent, and we will show you the receipts. Sometimes we can't get receipts for some things, like the egg lady. She just write a little receipt. We start making her write a receipt because she wouldn't give anything. And then the price man, we showed y'all the other day. We paid cash. They gave us a receipt there. But then when we go to the grocery store, we have receipts for that. But we show you, we show you everything. We want everything transparent and above board, because we don't want any bad names to come up on me and Lisa D in our show about we taking money, because that's the last thing I want, man. If that come up on me, I'm out. I ain't playing no game with that, because I don't like that, man. I'm not in this for that. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, who we got? He said, Andy, he said, I have been busy working as usual. I keep missing you live. Catch you this one. I have to work now. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Andy. Make that multi, man. I ain't mad with you, man. Go on, make that multi. I know you got trying to save up that money to get to the Philippines. And get to the Philippines is going to be easier and easier and easier. They are gradually opening up the Philippines more and more every day, because they need that multi, man. They need that change to change. They need it. And so they're doing everything they can to get people to come back out here. And as I told you on a prior broadcast, they're doing it for a reason, because they're competing against other nations. Thailand is one of the major competitors out here that they're competing with. Thailand is the number one tourist attraction in Southeast Asia, and I think Philippines is number 2 or 3. But anyway, that's their main competitor, and Thailand's getting ready to trying to open it up to get more people to come back. So Philippines got to do too. They got to show people that they're ready to receive them. And if they don't, this country's gonna go down big time. I mean, and then and one of the things they need to work on is the rules. They have, even though they open it up, guys, right? They open it 980, but then they say, well, you can come here, but you got to get a DFA. Well, you got to get an exemption letter. That means you got to write to the DFA. You have to get it right to them for a visa, as well as an exception to get into to the Philippines. And so that's, sometimes they might give it to you, may not. It depends on what you put in your letter and how urgent it is. So those things like that make people don't want to be. There's too much paperwork. People don't want to be bothered with that, and it's too much red tape. Not only do you have to do that, if you get allowed to come here, you got a book of 6. You have a book a hotel or quarantine facility for 6 days. And the 6th night, then you take your shot, and then you got to, after that, they let you go to your place, but you have to. It's like 12 more days, or 12 more days you got to stay, or 11, whatever. You got to do your balance of your 14 days, you have to do the next destination. So when you come out here, you need to have at least 3 or 4 weeks vacation. Most people don't have that. So although they are opening it up to allow more people to come in, at the same time, it's more stringent as well, because they're making more strings attached to getting in here. All right. So I guess there are a few more people might get in here, but they gotta go through some hoops to get in. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, who we got? Right here, he said, when you give and help others, God will provide. Yeah, man. Hey, that's a solid theme you find throughout the Bible. When God says give to help, and you help, God will bless you. And I believe the Bible, man. Everything in the Bible is true. The word of God is true. And so when you working with God, God will work with you. When you working with the devil, the devil work on you. The devil ain't gonna work with you. He gonna work on you. Put you down in the ground, make you drink liquor, get drunk, and get all messed up, and you think I'm doing right, man. I do that. No, you need working with the devil, not the Lord. Right? And some of y'all even don't believe in the devil. You better go and read your Bible. There's a hell, and there's a heaven, and there's a hell, and there's a devil, and there's a God. You better read that. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got? Joshua Moore, he said, BobbieD, I might get the shot in my right arm. BobbieD, I'm going to learn how to play the saxophone. So you need that shot in your right arm so you can play the saxophone with your left arm. Okay. I used to play an instrument when I was growing up. I played the flute. Y'all ever heard the flute? I was a very good flute player in band in high school, but I dropped it. I let it go, man, and pick it back up. But I love music, man. I love any kind of music. Michael Coffey needs a. He said, "BobbieD, hello. Remember, guys and ladies, make sure you keep up with your COVID-19 vaccination white card here in the USA." Okay, I don't know if they get that. They might get one out here, but they ain't got one yet. But if you got to keep up with that card, you better make sure, because what I heard, Mike, is that they're working on a visa that says it's a COVID-19 visa. Okay, so that means that once you get that visa, you're certified to go into any country because you're COVID-19 free, and you won't have to take all them tests and stuff. That's what they're working on, and it should be coming out in the next 6 months or so. But the good thing about the USA is that the vaccines have been distributed a lot. And I heard on the town hall meeting for President Biden that by the end of July, most Americans will have access to the vaccines, and they'll be able to get vaccinated. So that's the goal, to get everybody in the USA vaccinated by the end of July. Now, the question is, even though I'm an American citizen, I'm outside the country, I hope that they get it out to us, because the last time I checked, and I did a broadcast on this, we're not going to get it over to the expats in other foreign countries. So I hope they can change that, because I need it too. I want that Johnson Johnson. And you know what, man, if I get sick out here, you think I'm going to the doctor? If I get COVID out here, I'm going to not be going to the hospital. You know why? Because you go to the hospital out here and you got that COVID, that's like getting a death sentence out here, man. I'm straight up with you. They don't have that remdesivir out here. They don't have a lot of stuff that they use to treat in the USA. They don't use that stuff. They might give you some antibiotics and give you some liquids in your arm and put you on a ventilator, but they don't give you all the drugs that you can get in the USA. So I'm gonna do my own treatment if I get sick, and if I don't make it, it's my time. That's the way I look at it. But I'm not gonna go to no hospital out there. I ain't crazy, man. Ride train, BobbieD, Lisi. That's it. Who we got? All right, that's it. All right, guys. It's been real. We have to go. We got one more. No, that's it. All right, bye. All right. Remember, tomorrow we'll be doing a live stream, probably between 9 and 10 our time, Philippine time, which would be 8 or 9 your time, something like that. So a.m. in the morning your time. P.m. in the night your time, a.m. in the morning our time. So be on the lookout for it, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all everybody be nice, nothing crazy. Cause what is that? It's like Friday night here, so it's like it's Thursday night where you are. So don't do nothing crazy. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? It is Saturday. Wait a minute. I'm getting my days mixed up. Okay, it's Friday night here, so it's Thursday morning there. Okay, y'all be good. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and pray for the food drive, that everything goes good, and y'all take care. This is BobbieD saying take care. God bless and peace.